Judge Analyst Torres's ruling in the Ripple case, in which she declared certain sales of XRP not security offerings, has been challenged in a subsequent ruling by a U.S. district judge. In a bizarre memo, Ripple revealed that 400 million XRP had been released from escrow. Finally, will an additional judge be enough to give Ripple the win? To find out the rest, read on to the conclusion. If this is something that interests you, I highly recommend watching this brand new video right now. Welcome to our channel, where we discuss recent developments in the world of XRP and other cryptocurrencies. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to everybody who is checking out one of our videos for the first time. SDNY District Judge Jed Rakoff has recently dealt a serious blow to the verdict in the XRP case. Judge permits SEC action against Terraform Labs and founder Du Chuan to move forward. They categorically disagree with the Ripple lawsuit's classification of public sales as separate from institutional sales. Twitter user John Reed Stark is responsible for bringing the court's verdict in the Terraform Labs case to the notice of the general public. Judge Rakoff denied Terraform Labs' move to dismiss the SEC complaint against them, as reported by Stark, a former SEC attorney and the agency's enforcement division. Remember that researchers at Terraform and Duke, the attorneys for one, had requested that the SEC use case be thrown out. The attorney contended that the assets at issue are not securities, based on the judgment and the Ripple case. In response, the SEC argued that judges should not be followed. Judge Rakoff denied issue or Terraform Labs' motion to dismiss the SEC lawsuit, claiming that the SEC has jurisdiction and a plausible claim that Terra USD, the Anchor Protocol, and Luna may have violated securities laws. Furthermore, in an eloquent statement, Judge Rakoff directly challenged Judge Torres' reasoning in the Ripple case, expressing his disagreement with the approach. He was critical of how the Ripple instance differentiated between retail and wholesale markets. According to him, the Howey test does not care where a buyer got his or her monies from, provided they all stand to gain from the defendant's actions. The judge's decision also questioned the Supreme Court's significant questions doctrine, which prevents regulatory agencies from going too far outside their remit. Coinbase and other crypto defendants have utilized this line of defense against the SEC. This objection was shot down by Judge Rakoff, who argued that the Bitcoin industry is not as important to the economy and government as other regulated sectors. Stark emphasized the importance of the ruling by noting that Judge Jed Rakoff is widely recognized as one of the most eminent jurists in the field of securities law in the United States federal courts. The former SEC attorney also praised Rakoff for his reputation as a free thinker. Ripple effect. David Schwartz concerned that the court's decision seemed to rely on special aspects of the Terraform Labs scheme rather than the broader characteristics of cryptocurrencies. The CTO voiced his disapproval of the verdict. Schwartz noted that it was unclear whether or not the court had simply disagreed with the Ripple case's logic when it ruled against it. Instead, he proposed two other readings of the court's posture based on how the facts in the two cases varied. For example, the court found fault with the Ripple ruling for using criteria outside of the Howey test. This suggests the court may not apply or adhere to the Ripple rule in this instance. Schwartz claims this is the worst-case scenario for proponents of the Torres decision. A second possible reading is that the court's rejection of the motion to compel it to follow the Ripple judgment in the Terraform Labs case was due to considerations unique to that case rather than any inconsistency between the Ripple decision and the Howey factors. In this judgment, the court believes that the distinction between public and institutional sales may not apply in the Terraform Labs case because of the unique circumstances surrounding those transactions. Schwartz pointed out that this is the most favorable scenario for the ruling's proponents in the tourism industry. Recent events have resulted in XRP's price falling below the 70-cent mark. Yesterday was the first day since July 13 that XRP ended trading at a price below the crucial 70-cent mark. Asset prices have dropped 2% to 69 cents per share today. Within the past day, as part of its regular monthly escrow execution exercise, Ripple has released XRP tokens from its escrow wallets. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check that notification box to be among the first to learn about any future developments involving XRP. One of the escrow execution transactions involving 400 million XRP, however, includes a peculiar letter that has piqued the interest of the community and raised questions regarding its source and author. Mr. Intuitive, a prominent member of the XRP community, tweeted about the mysterious memo and expressed his shock and disbelief at its contents. At midnight tonight, the memo was included with an escrow execution transaction. 400 million XRP, worth about $275 million at the time of the deal, changed hands. The implementation of the escrow seemed routine at first glance, but the accompanying memo made all the difference. Sudan is presently in limbo, and gridlock is hot. A mouse has caught Diana Reid. Will Jeremy H.'s messed up Twitter account be fixed now, or what? If the party improves, it will be a real celebration. Is TV coverage of the revolution planned? Also, David is the spicy sauce's secret ingredient and golden ticket. The letter can be interpreted in a variety of ways, however it does include some references to events within the XRP community. The document draws attention to the fact that attorney Jeremy Hogan's Twitter account was recently hacked. Twitter account promoting a fake XRP giveaway on July 24 was hacked, as revealed last week. The letter adds that attorney Jeremy Hogan would like to know if his hacked Twitter account may be restored. Since Hogan got access to his account again on July 29, this inquiry is a little late. The document also poses a question to David Schwartz, Chief Technology Officer at Ripple: is the secret sauce the tippet sauce or hot sauce? Given that the mysterious message may have been written by any number of Ripple employees, it has generated a lot of discussion online. Notably, the writing style is identical to that of postings made by people in the XRP community going by the name of a thorough investigation of the escrow transaction starting address reveals that its owner has been sending similar messages since at least 2018. On April 1, 2019, a similar note was found in an escrow transaction involving 1 billion XRP. The XRP community is too shocked to make any educated guesses about the sender. But other backers are already pointing to David Schwartz, who was caught in the center of the event due to his well-known social awkwardness. The most likely scenario, however, is that nobody at Ripple wrote the memo. An escrow finished for escrow cancelled transaction can be started by anyone, whether they work for Ripple or not, so long as certain requirements are followed. This lends credence to the idea that a member of the XRP community wrote the memo in an effort to garner attention. This, however, is conjecture until we have more information. The key question of the day is whether or if an additional judge will help Ripple win. Don't miss out on being the first to know what's going on with XRP. Subscribe to our channel and enable push notifications now. Ripple Labs is represented in its legal battle with the SEC by former SDNY attorney Douglas Samuels Alchin. Expert attorney James K. Fillon tweeted the news yesterday. In New York's Southern District, where the motion was filed yesterday. In a motion filed yesterday in the Southern District of New York, Kent expressed a desire in working with Debevoise and Plimpton LLP, one of the law firms representing Ripple Labs in this matter. The legal firm of Debevoise and Plimpton counts Zoltan as a partner in its litigation department. Salkin is a white-collar defense and internal investigation expert worth noting. He attended both Penn and Cornell, where he earned a law degree. Prior to joining DIB of Walls and Plimpton as a litigation partner, the attorney focused primarily on defending corporate and individual clients in criminal and regulatory enforcement proceedings. Former U.S. Attorney's Office SDNY and Assistant, Solchin. Among the many investigations and prosecutions he oversaw were ones involving securities fraud, political corruption, bribery of foreign officials, and computer hacking. Vulcan origins, a fascinating resume. Members of the XRP community are thrilled by his decision to join the Ripple legal team. The XRP community was thrown into disarray by his decision not to join the Ripple's legal team. For the sake of clarity, When asked who would replace Lisa Zuckerberg, one of the lawyers who quit Ripple's legal team, founder of crypto law attorney John Deaton, made it clear that Zoe Ken would take her position. Apparently, Dornberg was named chief counsel by New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Consequently, Zoe's application to testify on behalf of Ripple comes as the SEC is hinting at plans to appeal Judge Annalisa Torres's summary ruling, leaving a vacuum that Ripple's legal team in Auckland is trying to fill. The SEC is upset by the judge's decision on Ripple's sales to ordinary investors. As for XRP's programming waves, Judge Torres ruled in favor of the defendant. Market transactions are not considered security offers. The SEC is likely to challenge her ruling on Ripple's sales to ordinary investors, according to several legal experts. In addition, the parties may be able to negotiate a settlement of the litigation. According to the reports, the parties were directed by Jeff Serra and Ed Byrne to choose 3 dates for a prospective settlement meeting. Intriguingly, regardless of the SEC's decision, Zoe Ken's legal knowledge will be valuable to the lawsuit's outcome. This video has reached its conclusion. Viewers who have found it entertaining should give it a thumbs up. Please sign up and pay the associated fee for alerts. See you later, bye.